Oh no, 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 no. Alright, what's up everybody? We are back with No Game, No Life. This is gonna be episode 7. We've actually officially made it past the halfway point, can you believe it? It's only 12 episodes, man, that's the thing that sucks about it. But of course I have to give a massive shout out first and foremost to Floxer for requesting another episode in this show. Last episode was completely wild. Definitely the most standout episode yet. In many ways, right? And I don't think I really need to tell you why. But obviously we met up with Jabril, one of the Flugel, who after a absolutely bizarre, chaotic game, we actually won from, and we, I guess, reclaimed the library, right? And so the library is meant, as far as I'm aware, it's meant to just hold a lot of information on the other races, right? The Exceed, I think they were called. Yeah, that's gonna allow us to battle them and, most importantly, win against them, I guess, right? I don't even know where exactly they're all supposed to be then, like, holed up, or, you know, how we reach out to them in the first place. I mean, I'm sure the show is gonna make it clear to me as we, as we make our way through it, I guess. But again, I don't quite know what the next step now is going to be then. I guess we'll have to see. This episode, by the way, I did not mention the title yet, I think, but it's called Sacrifice. So that's interesting, although... Goddamn, now I'm thinking back to the fact that last episode was called Interesting already, but it's hard to tell really with the titles, the way they're called. You can't really make any predictions in advance, I feel. Unless they, I doubt they're gonna have Stephanie sacrifice herself. That's the first person I would think of, though, because I don't see Sora or Shiro really, like sacrificing themselves at all, unless they're gonna make use of Jabril, sorry. That's another thing that I sort of speculated about, is that Jabril had this speech at the end of last episode saying, well, I don't know exactly how she worded it anymore. It's been a while since I watched it, but she said something along the lines of, oh, there's basically been a prophecy all this time that somebody was going to take over the #1 spot again or something like that. Like, there was some kind of prophecy, and she's been waiting on that the entire time to aid the particular party or person or whatever that was going to become that new #1, I think it was mentioned. And so Jesus Christ, Jabril seems to have found her new course. I don't know if that means we're going to have all the other Flugel on our side as well. I don't even know if there are other Flugel, because Jabril is the only one that we've seen so far. And I keep having trouble pronouncing her name. But all of that remains to be seen, I guess, for now, right? So I'm looking forward to diving in and seeing where it's going to take us. So with that being said, I think I've done enough talking, and we're just going to dive into this new episode. Of course, guys, if you enjoy my reactions to No Game, No Life, and you're watching these on YouTube, I will have early access to the next episodes available straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. So go and check it out. Your support is, of course, very much appreciated, and is what allows me to make these videos in the first place. So keep that in mind. But then, yeah, for now, let's dive into this new episode of No Game, No Life. Here we go. Oh my god. Wait, who are the two guys there? Were they making it hot in here? They were heating up the water? Man, yo, look at those, yeah. Oh! Sure, we'll welcome you to the bathroom as well, Jabril. As your slave. Oh my god. These movements, man, yeah, they are... This is, this very show's existence is 18 plus. Your brother is very impressed, I want to be like you. Oh my god, this is all going so fast. I wish I could say the same, but I'm not getting used to any of it. Man, yo, oh shit. I didn't think we'd be seeing Clammy anymore, to be honest, but okay, yeah, there's the elf again. A puppet of a puppet. So she's calling Sora and Shiro maybe Ted's puppet? Oh wow. Wow, how is she... yeah, catching on to that. Oh, she could like read. She could read minds, right? The Eastern Federation.
ではジブリール君、俺に征服される獣耳少子たちの楽園、東部連合について聞かせてもらおうか。
Oh, Animal Girl Paradise, right, right. I think that was mentioned briefly. Werbeast clans. Damn. Oh my god, this is turning into Warcraft. Shrine Princess? Damn. Oh no, it's the paradise of Paris from Steins Gate and Felix from ReZero. We'll see about that. He's gonna be like challenge accepted. Yeah, that doesn't exist in their book, in their dictionary. Okay. Well, but you did say that these guys you were gonna be believing in, right? Senile elders. Oh. Oh. I mean, they weren't aided by anybody, though, as far as they were aware, at least. Wow. So she knows the outcome, she just can't remember what they did. Interesting. Right. I don't know, man. I mean, he gets it. So is that the whole Eastern Federation, or what am I looking at? All the little islands and stuff that we saw? Okay, which one is it? Will do. I really love the camera angles. Oh my god, Stephanie. The wind had to be blowing up the skirt. There, we're flying. Oh my god. Well, this is not teleporting though. This is straight up flying, like I said. I cannot get over these shots, man. It's so goddamn purposeful. Oh, look at her getting horny over a war again. All day is. We saw the old days, I think, talking to Ted, right? Damn. Okay. Yeah, it definitely looks like an Eastern building, I will say. I like how they kind of took over the Asian, you know, art. Well, makes sense. That's honestly what I had thought, but I didn't want to guess it out loud. Don't say that in her presence. Yeah, plus she really does not like hearing that. Damn.
東部連合に取られた領地が今あればどれだけ酪農と工業ができると思う。ほんとお前のじいさんだな。運なんてもん信じて数打ちゃいつか勝てるとでも思ったのかね。
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
おじい様は確かにゲームは弱かったですわ。でもイマニティ300万の命を背負って何も思うところがないほど
I do feel like there was more to him than meets the eyes.
まったく人類ってのはどいつもこいつもどうしようもねえ。
私は
Oh, she's crying, man.
お
Yeah.
じい様やおじい様が信じたもの
Well, yeah, he really is acting a little harsh here.
ああステフ。
に言い過ぎ
Well, it's good to see him actually care, though.
それにならねえ現実見せられてどうしろってんだ。
Normally he's kind of full of himself and doesn't even seem to care, but now he didn't like upsetting her. That's a good thing. Oh, key?
おじい様これ何の鍵ですの
これはな、じいちゃんの大事なものが入ってる。
Okay, here we go. Grisha's basement.
この方は人に見せられない本を集めてるって
いやいや違うぞ、それは別の鍵ではなくて、これはの
A key of hope.
希望
いずれこれをステファニーにあげよ
Well, apparently
う。
he did.
いつか心から得る気合を、イマニティを任せられると信じて
Wow.
渡しておくれ。
She did not just like discover this key, did she?
あんな男に渡せる
No,
わけ
okay, she's just been having it and holding it this time, yeah. Oh my god, Jabril.
ドラちゃんには今から図書館に戻られることをお勧めいたします。冗談じゃないですわ。なんで私が
Well, I guess she's gonna do it though. What the fuck even is this place?
いくら調べても全国王の愚行を弁護するのは不可能かと。
別にそんなつもりはねえ。ただ違和感に気づいただけだ。
ドラちゃん
Okay.
のために見つけ出したが正しいのでは。
俺の獣民王国征服の
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
記録を洗っただけだ。
No, no, dude. You're just trying to sort of
東部連合に8回も挑んだ。
find a way to make up with her.
常識人が抜きになって挑む回数じゃない。ここは全国王が1回目にかけた場所だ。
Yeah, there had to be something to
アル
it.
バタイトの鉱山ですね。
貴重な金属だが、今のイマニティの技術じゃ加工不可能な無用の長物だ。
Okay.
2回目、3回目、4回目、そして
Yeah, Jabril, I think, wanted Stephanie to listen in on this.
何か意図があったとしか思えない。
Not a single thing of value.
なぜ東部連合はデメリットになる記憶消去を行い、なぜエレブンガルドは4回挑んだ、なぜ全国王は
They're gonna need whatever that key leads to.
8回でやめたのは8回で目的を遂げたか。
Well, what was the goal then?
だがもし全国王が記憶を失っていないとしたら、
マスター。
下等動物に過ぎない人類をなぜ信じられるのかってな。
いえ、そのようなことは。
答えは簡単だ。俺は人類なんて信じてないん
I
だ。
believe in myself.
人類なんてどいつもこいつも途方もなく低俗で。
Damn, why is he saying this now?
俺も含めてな。
Yeah, okay.
あんなのはただのクソだ。
Kinda true.
やはりあんな男
But yeah, that's not exactly reassuring to Stephanie now.
人類の可能性は信じてる。
Okay, the potential. Yeah, sure.
根拠はこいつだ。世の中にはな、いるんだよ。神
Aw.
すら届きうる可能性を、希望を、幻想をその小さな身に体現した本物が。初めて白と出会った日、8年も前のことだ。当時たった3歳の子供が俺の名前を聞いて第一声なんて言ったと思う。
本当空っぽ。
You really are empty? Wait, I thought they were meant to be like brother and
他
sister.
人の顔に同調して笑ってるだけの俺を見抜いて、俺らの元の世界
Why did he say he met her only when she was like 3 years old?
星々を渡るんだぜ。
それは信じられません。
誰もが人類自身さえそう思った。だけどいるんだよ、届いたやつが。
I'm talking about Neil Armstrong.
そいつらの可能性を組んでやるのが、だからまずは信じなきゃ始まらないんだよ。全国王もさ。
Okay, okay. I think that's enough convincing now for Stephanie to reveal the key. In turn. There we go. Question is, what does it lead to? What was this thing that it was hiding?
間違いない。エロ本だ。
Oh no, 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 no.
一体どこの鍵なのでしょう。エロ本隠すなら自分の部屋。
Oh my god, he's not actually thinking this.
もうとっくに見つけてたんだけどな。前にこの部屋のベッドが傾いてて寝にくいっつった。
Oh god, what the...
仕掛けの起点でさ。あとはこうちょいちょいっと。
You are kidding me, dude. They did not find something like that in his goddamn basement.
なんかもう
Behind...
いろいろ大
Oh, man. Okay, but it's not actually... Oh, I thought for a second they genuinely found a porn stash. But he just means we found the room that it leads to. Yeah, okay. That the key is supposed to be used for. A waterfall? What kind of weird place are we in now? Okay, okay, okay. It's some library.
再起の王のためこれを残す。我は剣王にあらず、むしろ希代の愚王として名を残す。
You weren't wrong about that, my guy.
我ではない再起の王のため筆を取り記す。
It was all part of the plan for some reason.
我の船舶で惨めなあがきが次なる王の力
とならんことを信じて。
やはりだから何度も挑ませるため記憶を消す。
Wow. Yeah, they were just vicious.
わざと手抜いて次は勝てるかもとか思わせたんだろう。
Damn, man.
だが
That's so cruel.
全国王はそれを承知で挑み、連中の手の内を探った。
Interesting.
わざと無価値な土地を与え、いずれ取り返すために。
Okay.
なぜ全国王はゲームの
Why did he not do it by himself then in the end?
生涯誰にも伝えない。おそらくそんな迷惑を飲ませたんだろうよ。
それ
Oh.
では何の意味も。
ただし、
Well, for the next generation to do it.
そこに死後は含まれる。
Exactly, yes. Oh, that makes
誓
sense.
いかけて名役の感激をかいくぐり託したんだ。再起の王、人類最強のギャンブラーに。
Interesting.
全国王は序列最下位の人類から多種族を圧倒する者が現れるという。
Wow.
限りなくゼロに等しい。
It was all destiny.
しかし
It still exists, even if the problem... I love it.
ステフ、こいつは愚者を演じ、無謀に挑み、儚く敗れ、その手の内を暴くことに徹した偉大な男の生涯。人類への信頼のすべてだ。やっぱお前のじいさんだな。
Wow. Man, that's gonna make it, yeah, tear up a lot more.
重いもん託されちまったな。
But, I mean, still, this is just about the werebeasts, right? Like, it's one of many races nonetheless.
こういうやつがいるんだ。どうだ。
But, you know, it's a step, of course, and a step is what we need anyway, so... That's great.
そうかもしれません。
Study the Eastern Federation. Well, we sure did, I think. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course you can get early access to the next episode straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description, so go and check it out. Wow, man, what an episode. I will say that I genuinely loved the way this all unfolded, and the complete change in perspective that you get also as a viewer as it progresses, because I'm not gonna lie about it, but I myself kind of felt like, oh yeah, humans really do suck, the way Sora had basically worded it, right? And especially relating that to the foolish king, Makoto I think he's called, Stephanie's granddad, who of course we've been hearing about all this time throughout the show so far. but he got that nickname for a reason, right? And it's because he didn't supposedly make the greatest decisions in his life, and he didn't, really achieve much. He actually lost them half of the land or whatever they mentioned, right? So it's super fascinating because Sora himself actually goes, I don't know if he necessarily goes through a transition, because obviously he did have faith in humanity, but the way he worded it at first made me as a viewer think that, like, oh man, yeah, humanity really isn't much of a race to be rooting for, or like, I don't actually quite understand why he's deciding to be their king here now then, because Sora had basically said, like, yeah, humans up until now have basically just sucked. They've always done the wrong thing. They never deserve to win. I don't know exactly anymore what he said in his speech, but the fascinating thing is that Sora himself turns his own speech around by saying, but I do have faith in them. And then he points towards Shiro, and he says, look at the sheer innocence, or whatever words that he used, that she's displaying. Shiro convinced me that there is still good in humanity, and I don't blame him there. I don't think Sora himself necessarily shows the greatest side of humanity, but Shiro definitely does. Like, she's a character you can only really root for, I think, so far. But that being said, he suddenly himself, therefore, well, I don't know if it's suddenly on his part, like I said, because he's been thinking this the entire time. He just hadn't expressed it to us as a viewer yet. But it's what gets him to at least realize that, like, oh, surely the king himself must have had his reasons as well for what he did, and that it wasn't all in vain, you know, the 8 times that he battled the werebeasts or whatever. So he actually goes and investigates Jesus Christ, he investigates it once more. So this is where then, you know, we finally start realizing, or at least I did as a viewer, is like, oh shit, yeah, so it's fantastic, man, because they talked about that already, how the werebeasts usually made people lose their memories of fighting against them, just like Jabril talks about, right? Interesting too, how Jabril herself is still part of the group, and she's just tagging along for the ride. I love it. But she didn't quite remember actually going up against the werebeasts anymore and stuff, and what their strategies were. But the king, because they basically completely eviscerated him time after time, and they were just kind of playing around with him, I guess, right? So they allowed him to even keep his memories, because he kept fighting nonetheless, and so they were just like rubbing it in his face, is what they thought. But actually what it was is that Makoto, the king, yeah, he was able to record every step of the way of his fights against them. Fascinating stuff, right? And so he had basically said, like, oh yeah, I will never be able to, he did make a vow, like, oh, I will never be able to tell anybody about this as I'm alive, but it doesn't mean that he couldn't have recorded everything, and that he couldn't have let a next generation actually fight them and use everything that he had learned from his fights. Fascinating stuff. I really love, like I said, the way that all unfolded. The way he then recorded those strategies, I guess, and gave the key to Stephanie, made sure that she wouldn't have gotten it until he had died. And so all this time he was playing a 4D chess game, and he was a lot smarter than you would have figured. And maybe he wasn't, you know, I mean, it kind of reminds me of an old Steins Gate quote. It's like, the most foolish people might be the wisest of them all. And so I love how that's kind of been coming around here for the Foolish King too. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed my reaction and review to episode 7 of No Game, No Life. If you did, then of course you can get early access to the next episode straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description, so go and check it out. And then for now, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.